Okay, so we will now start another arena run.
Welcome back to the Imperial Arena.
And again, like in the first case, you want to have normally agility or intelligence in your class. So that are the best races to pick currently, or factions rather. And the monk is the best choice here. The willpower is the third best color to pick at the moment. Warrior might be the worst. And the second best class here to pick would be the Crusader. We're going for the monk.
Presenting the monk.
Ooh, it was a double foil pack. Hadn't seen that. So, starting with an epic. Tower Alchemist. That is not useful. We have the Ravaging Hunger. Gains drain if there's an enemy creature in the lane. Or the Hidden Trail. So all three cards are not very good. We need to take the Hunger here. Drain is useful. Otherwise the other two cards aren't helping us. So let's take the Hunger. Then we have a very strong pick here. Nimble Ally, Grudge Soldier and Finish Off are all three great cards. Currently we don't know how many agility cards we're getting in the deck. So the Nimble Ally might or might not be very strong. If we're getting a lot of agility cards, the Nimble Ally is getting stronger the more agility cards we have, because then the lethal and +1/+1 effect is taking place. So far we don't know what we are getting, so we're taking the Finish Off and destroy a wounded enemy creature. That is wonderful. Next, another Grudge Soldier. We have the Giant Bat and the Shadow Shift. Again, three strong cards. You can pick every card here and that would be helpful in your deck. Drain is always nice with the charge here, the Giant Bat. Shadow Shift, helpful. So far, so good. Let's pick the Bat here. I really like the Drain. We already have the Hunger. Then Varanus Courier, Sparking Spider and the Hailstorm Footpad. You don't want to take the 2-drop here with 3/2 and no effect. Your Varanus Courier is pretty good. Guard with 1/3 in stats, and you're also getting to draw another card. You're not getting too many card worth in the arena, so pick the Varanus Courier. Next, Crushing Blow, Reaper or the Highwayman. Now again, we're getting so many good cards currently. Crushing Blow is nice to kill a minion. The Highwayman gives you more card draw in the deck, and the Reaper can clear a lot of boards. So far, so good. Like to take the Reaper at the moment. Crushing Blow would be second best choice. Yeah, the Footpad is a regular 3/2 body for 2, so he's fine, but there are better choices. Normally you don't want to take the 0 ability creatures. So we are taking the Reaper here. Some destruction is always nice, otherwise the Crushing Blow. Well, there's another Crushing Blow, so no need to think about that. We're just going for the Crushing Blow here. 3 Magicka, 3 damage, pretty fine. The other two cards are okayish, but not so wonderful. I would have picked most likely the Prefect here. That can push your board. So, but the Crushing Blow, we're picking that. Wow, again. Only good cards so far. Rumor Profiteer. When you summon another creature, you're getting 1 life. The Hive Defender is a 3/6 guard for 4. That is wonderful. And the Soulless Marshal can help you if you want to play tempo. The Hive Defender might be the best choice. Soulless Marshal is also a strong pick. The Broomer might be the worst of these cards, but so he is still great. So let's pick the Hive Defender. Skooma Racketeer, giving a creature lethal. That's very nice. Dune Stalker, not so good like the Dune Smuggler, but still a decent card. But the Racketeer might help us more. Lethal creature. Oh, another Reaper. The Invader, 4 Magicka, 5/3. and the Scouting Patrols. So with the Scouting Patrols you can get a head start early on, but if you are drawing the card in the late game, he's not helping much. So the Reaper, card of the choice here. If you have already some Divine Favor, for example, in the deck, you can easily pick the Scouting Patrols. That is helping you then with the extra +1/+1 stats. Piercing Javelin, Shield Mage and the Resolute Ally. All three cards are good, but the Piercing Javelin is great. You need to pick that nearly over every other card. You can destroy a creature, it has Prophecy, costing 5. So that is a must-have to pick here. Ooh, another finish off. We already have one, but more destruction is always nice. Could also pick the Highland Lurcher. That is okay. It's a big creature for the late game. But the finish off might help you here more. Highwayman is also fine for some extra card draw. Another Soulrest Marshal, Green Pact Stalker and the Riverhold Escort. What is the Riverhold Escort doing? I'm not playing the card so far. Silver move Riverhold Escort to the other lane. So that is not very helpful. The guard with 1/6. The Green Pact Stalker is good. For 4 you are most likely getting a 5/6 with guard. But I'm going for tempo right now. We have so many cards that are draining or dealing some damage. So the Soulrest Marshal might help us. Resolute Ally. So far only 2 willpower cards, or 3 willpower cards. So the Resolute Ally might not get his effect. Pack Wolf is not too great, it's okay. The Tusk Bristleback is also not too great, but it's a strong body, 5/5. So we are picking that. Well, another Bristleback. Shield Mage or the Grudge Soldier. So either the Grudge Soldier or the Shield Mage. The Shield Mage might help us more. We already have 1 guard, 2 guards. What else? No, that's 2 guards currently. So let's see. Another guard might be useful. He has decent stats. So let's pick it. Avenger, Imperial Reinforcements or the Hive Warrior. So far so good. Either the Avenger or the Imperial Reinforcements. The Hive Warrior is not as great as the Hive Defender. The 3/6 guard is way better. With 3 life, with breakthrough, often just a disadvantage. You don't want to hit the shields early on most likely. And 3 life is getting killed by most cards. So the Avenger is great. Imperial Reinforcements could also be great if we're getting a Divine Favor. That's not the case for now. So I like to take the Avenger. If we had a Divine Favor, we would just pick the Imperial Reinforcements here. Oh, getting another Reaper, that is too much. Already have 2. The Cat Purse is so great. We are picking that. With more willpower cards, we would pick the Resolute Ally. But so far only 5. The Cat Purse is the better choice. So Murkwater Savage, another Dune Stalker or the Viper. Definitely going for the Viper. Charge and lethal. Can kill everything. So let's go for that. Also our 4 drops doesn't look too strong right now, only 2. Execute. Small Drain Minion or the Murkwater Goblin. Murkwater Goblin by far the worst choice here. You could either go for the Drain or the Execute. The Execute is wonderful against fighters, guild recruits or other small stuff early on. So the Execute it is. Also we don't have anything to play otherwise on turn 1. So let's go. Our Mud Crab here. We have seen that in the last draft a lot. Healing Potion, don't want that. We are just going for the Shield Mage. By far the best choice. You're not playing control in Arena most likely, so you don't need the Healing Potion. That's not too much. 5 actions so far. Okay, let's go for the shield mage. Yeah, I should choose the crab. Of course. Always the crab. Legion Prefect, Scouting Patrol, Thievery. So many creatures, we're just going for the Prefect. That could provide us decent value. It could. So many creatures, yeah, that's better than the Scouting Patrols. Also a bit expensive, but we should be fine. Here the Cliff Racer is of course the best option. You could also play the Murkwater Savage in Arena. Can provide you decent value. So far we haven't so many late game cards. So let's pick the chart minion. 9 picks left. Nimble Ally, Murkwater Butcher or the Paladin. Paladin is very strong. So far only 5 actions. And the Nimble Ally looks fine with all these agility cards here. So in most cases he's getting his effect. For 3 Magicka you're getting a 4/4 then with lethal. That is super good. Picking it. Mudcrab is a solid play. Yeah, it's a decent 1-drop, that's for sure. Highwayman, we have a Shadow Shift. And the Greenheart Knight. Well, I don't want to have a charge minion that has 1/5 in stats. So the Highwayman or the Shadow Shift. Currently we don't have any shift card. No, not a single one. So we are just going for the Shadow Shift. Although the Highwayman is a pretty decent card. Getting more cards is always nice in Arena, but the Shadow Shift is also giving you at least 1 card. The Highwayman might just die and you're not getting a card. So the Shadow Shift it is. Bandari Bruiser, Pilfer 3/2. We don't want the Priest of the Moons. That's a 2 with 2/2 in stats and he's giving you 2 health. The Varanus Kirby is the best choice here. Guard with Last Gap, draw a card. Going for that. The deck right now looks pretty fine. And that should be a strong Arena. But still missing Legend, or I don't know if we have any epics so far. Guess not. Oh, we have the Hunger. That was a weak epic. So maybe we are getting at least another epic or legendary for the last 6 cards. Let's see, we have the Sundalt Medic, Murkwater Butcher and the Reachman Shaman. That's all not very great. We are taking the Shaman here just for the ongoing value. Yeah, let's go for the Shaman. And wow, that's nearly the same cards as before. And this time we are just taking the arrow in the knee here, dealing 1 damage. And shackling a creature. Solid card. I'm not too excited about it, but it can be useful. So we need the arrow. Third time the Highwayman. And again we don't want to pick that. Paladin with 7 actions so far. No items, no support. So the Paladin can be activated quite a lot. And just picking the Paladin. 3 cards left. Nimble Ally it is. Still having a decent amount of agility cards. Piercing Javelin. As I said before, you are picking that over everything else. Also, you are increasing the value of the Paladin. So for the last pick, again, no epic, no legendary. Territorial Viper, we could pick that again. We already have one. We don't have that many late game threats. We might want to go for the Viper. The Executioner could be useful if we're going full attack into the face. Don't want to take the Imperial Reinforcements here. We are taking the Viper. So let's see how the draft goes. It is a solid deck and we should be able to get at least another 5 win. I'll pick it.